and welcome to another episode of It's a Grit Life. I'm Nerissa, and today we're going to talk about sand. One of the main questions we get at Grit is, can I use the Freedom Chair on sand, or how easy is it to push in sand? While I was in Boston, I had the opportunity to go to Crane Beach and experience for myself what it was like to use the Freedom Chair on sand. All different types of sand. I won't lie, pushing through the thick, loose, fine sand was really tough, especially going up over the dunes. But once I got through all that loose sand, down where it was wet, packed, heavy sand near closer to the shore, it was really easy actually to move around and really enjoyable. It was fun to just take off down into the surf. I was able to move around in the wet ocean sand and I didn't get stuck and was able to just get right back out and go up the shore right to our beach spot. I had a lot of fun going to the beach, and I was eager when I got back to Utah to test it out on a different type of sand, which was in the desert, sand dunes, that sort of thing. Me and my boyfriend, Kelsom, we took a weekend camping trip to Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park. From the main parking area, there was a winding paved path that led to a gorgeous scenic overlook. So we checked that out first, surveyed our surroundings, enjoyed the view, and then we decided to see how the Freedom Chair did in the desert sand. Just like the loose, thick beach sand, of course, the desert sand was difficult to push through, but not impossible. A lot of people wonder if the front wheel is big enough to not sink into the sand. It looks like it might, but I have no issue with this. As you can see, I'm going through the sand and it's not being weighed down at all. For my trip to the beach, as well as my trip to the sand dunes, I used the 2.25-inch wide sand and snow tires that Grit offers. It would have been so much more difficult without it. I definitely recommend using the sand tires if you plan to be going on a lot of sandy adventures. With how much effort I had to put in to get through the sand, I cannot even imagine using a standard wheelchair with this. The extra advantage the levers give you cannot be understated. It would have been impossible without having that extra torque to power through these difficult types of situations. I was able to keep inching my way forward under my own power. Unlike the beach, there wasn't just get to this packed area and it'll be a lot easier to push yourself in the sand. The sand dunes just kind of go out forever. I pushed myself as much as I could, but then I decided that be okay to ask for a little bit of help from my boyfriend, and he helped me through a small uphill section of the dunes. Even though pushing in sand does take effort, it doesn't keep me from wanting to do it. We definitely want to go back. It was a wonderful experience, and even though there is that effort pushing through sand, for me, it's a great workout. For me, I enjoyed the challenge. You're not going to be sprinting in sand, and that's okay. For me, it was hard to get to this point, but it's become not so much about going fast through, different terrain. It's about really taking in what's around you. It's not about the destination and getting there as quick as possible. It's about what are you doing while you're there? What are you trying to experience while you're there? And you can experience that even if it takes you a little bit longer. Join me for the next episode of It's a Grit Life, where I will be sharing with you one of my camping adventures. Until then, go out and have an adventure of your own.